They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Hello everyone. Today we're talking about a very special day. We're going to be remembering some very special people. We're going to be talking all about ANZAC Day. What does ANZAC stand for? I bet that some of you right then have just said it out loud. Australia, New Zealand Army Corps. In Australia and New Zealand, we have ANZAC Day on the 25th of April every year. Originally, ANZAC Day was to remember those Australians and New Zealanders that fought in Gallipoli in the World War I. But now we use it to remember all of those Australians and New Zealanders that have fought in any war. In 1915, Australian and New Zealand soldiers set out to help capture the Gallipoli Peninsula to open the way to the Black Sea for the Allied navies. The point was to take control over a place called Constantinople, which in modern day is Istanbul in Turkey. The people who lived there were part of the Ottoman Empire, which was an ally of Germany during the war. The ANZACs landed at Gallipoli on the 25th of April. It was not what they thought it would be, and it did not go the way that had been planned. There was fighting and loss for 8 months. At the end of 1915, the ANZACs and the Allied forces left. Both sides were hit hard and suffered huge casualties. The Allied casualties included 21,255 from the United Kingdom, an estimated 10,000 soldiers that had passed away from France, 8,709 from Australia, 2,721 from New Zealand, and 1,358 from British India. Not many countries get to share a national day together, but there has been a bond between New Zealand and Australia ever since. Even though there is a little bit of rivalry anytime there is a sports match on, we will always remember what the soldiers went through and how the two countries together made a big difference. Now, it's time for an activity. I want you to get into the minds of the soldiers. During their time in Gallipoli, they weren't fighting every second of the day. They did other things as well. Your teacher is going to pass out some pictures, and in groups I want you to stick that picture on a big piece of paper. You're going to use that paper to do some planning. On that paper, I want you to pick one of the soldiers in the picture. Write down what they look like. Write down who you think they are, what their feelings they have, their thoughts they have, anything you can think of. Then when you've done that, you can choose to do one of two pieces of writing, either a diary entry or a letter to someone back home. Use all the ideas that you brainstormed with your group and see if you can get into the mindset of that soldier and how it would have felt to be them there in Gallipoli, and see what writing you can come up with. Now, remember, this is a special day for lots of people, and I hope that you all have a special time as well. See you soon.